shout at her.
If you're going to throw around accusations like you did earlier on Miss Red's live, saying that these lives are all ganging up on Angie, yeah.
I do feel that Angie gets ganged up on, yes.
Let me just finish.
Bullying a woman, that's what you
when
saying.
she's in these people's boxes, she has a couple of people of her people there, but yet when she has her live, she'll let one person in the box, but 7 of her people can go in on one person. That ain't right.
It's never right, is it, mate, when people are getting bullied and people are arguing and carrying on, is it?
No, 100%.
Would you say it's also not right that the people that do that and then throw around accusations of the exact same thing that they've just been doing to other people, what would you say about that then?
I would say that when people are calling each other the N-word or any other word, or making pictures and screenshotting people's faces and putting them on accounts, fake accounts, and calling each other pedlars, etc., is wrong. And I've always said the same.
Right, and that's what listen, and I agree with that. I said this yesterday on my live, yeah, that these are fully grown people doing this, yeah. I said, and you can't tell them because they're always going to keep doing it between themselves. Do you know what I mean? But still,
yeah, and do you not think no case that the problem, right? You're a man, okay? You're both men in here. So do you not think that Angie gets over-bullied?
If I'm honest with
you, I think Angie brings it on herself.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you, do you think she gets over-bullied? Because I do.
I personally, I don't.
Do you think Mr. TikTok gets over-bullied?
I don't care about Mr. TikTok.
But I'm saying they bring it on themselves, yes or no? They ask for this by doing the things that they do, the kind of content that they create. This is the shit that they want. You get what I'm saying?
One thing Angie said, yeah, that will always stick with me, that I heard her say before, was that drama helps with her anxiety, right? And that tells me one thing, that she does it to deflect from her own fucking life, which ain't right. So she'll bring everyone's drama into things to make herself feel better. And it ain't right.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
look at Piers Morgan, yeah? He purposefully tries to be controversial. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it backfires, yeah? Sometimes she ends up saying the wrong thing, goes too deep into it, then spends the next week or two backtracking.
Yo, Chippy, can I ask you a few brutal questions, if you don't mind?
You can ask me what you want, mate.
If you could, just answer them yes or no, because I already know the answers in it, and I've got the evidence to back up what I'm asking and what I'm claiming. So if you could just be genuine and honest about the questions I ask you.
I'll be genuine and honest about anything you ask me.
So you seemed very kind of like, what's the word that they call it? Comforting this morning when I was talking, yeah? You was agreeing with me, it was wrong, it was bang out of order, blah, blah, blah.
I think it's all wrong.
Right.
On both sides.
Right, listen, so that's what you said, yeah? So you were saying this morning that it was wrong on how I've been treated in this situation, right or wrong?
In this situation from yesterday...
It's what you said this morning.
Yeah, let me explain, Zabby. So what was done yesterday was wrong, right? 100%. I'm not saying it wasn't.
It's not. Sorry, can I just interrupt you quickly? One sec. Chippy, do you feel uncomfortable? Hold on, one sec. Do you feel uncomfortable, bro? Because like, obviously people are down in the chat saying 3-on-1. We're not getting
I'm not uncomfortable, mate. I can handle myself.
Right, that's fine. And look, so I've got people down there saying 3-on-1 now. People need to understand, yeah, that we're not in there arguing with Zabby. We bring awareness. If people want to get up and talk, they'll get up and talk. Do you know what I mean? So
and listen, all I'm doing is asking questions. This morning, with all the shit
don't start trying to act like that. I've asked him. He said he's comfortable. So carry on, Zabby.
There's always going to be people that want to play this victim role. That's fine. You keep doing what you need to do. Yeah. The point is this morning when I was talking on these lives and I felt like I had to come out there and justify myself. I sat there and Chippy was in the box majority of the time, and he was very. What's it called now when somebody empathizing towards me? Yeah, he was very
absolutely
upset. Yeah,
absolutely.
But then what happens then is we cut the live. Chippy goes into Angie's live, right or wrong, Chippy, and say, I think it was disgusting how No Face and Zavy all ganged up on you, Angie.
No, I didn't say that.
All right.
I never mentioned your name, Zavy. Sorry, but I never did.
So you didn't go into Angie's live after that live and sit there and consistently tell Angie how it wasn't fair that she's consistently being bullied, but yet you've just come in the live and said...
No, Zavy, you're twisting it now, because I never mentioned your name. I never mentioned your name. I do think that the muting that was carrying on and it was all Angie supporters that kept getting muted while they were speaking, blah, 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 was wrong. Me and you had a conversation, and I said that I emphasised with you and that you could message me anytime you wanted to talk about men's mental health.
And
That's
then you then went into Angie's
No, I didn't.
You did. You're not even let
I
me
went
finish.
into the live. Yes, of course I did. I went into live when she started up.
Right.
But I did not sit there and slag you off.
I didn't. Did I say that you sat there slagging me off? No, I said that you went in there. You was enabling Angie by telling her that it was ganged up. Everyone had been bullying her, and it's not fair on Angie. Poor Angie. But then earlier on, within the morning, you was sat there empathising to me, saying how it's not fair on me, and if you need someone to talk to, Xavi, I'm here to talk to you. That's my point, right? If you want to deny that, fine. I don't really care. I'm not going to post the video because it's irrelevant. But the point is, Chippy, is do you know what SYM means?
SYM, never heard of it, mate.
All right, read the comments, figure out...
I don't read the comments when I'm talking to somebody, mate.
The comments are going to tell you because you can get banned for it, yeah, but I want you to know what SYM means. So if someone can just put in the comments what SYM means, so then you know what I'm next going to say, Chippy, yeah?
But...
What? So you're telling me to do that, yeah?
I wanna say something, yeah, because if I remember correctly, Xavi...
Is that what you're telling me to do?
If I can remember correctly, Chippy said...
no, I'm asking Xavi a question. Are you telling me to do that, Xavi?
Jam and No Face.
Yeah.
If
You
I'm
are.
dead, if I'm
So,
completely...
Chippy,
You know what, Xavi? Xavi, I take it all back. You're obviously not the person I thought you are. You talk about mental health and then you talk stock and shit like that. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You're just another bully then, are you? If you can come with that when I'm trying to talk to you, you're just a fucking bully, mate. Fuck off. Done with you. Fucking done with you. Go fuck yourself. I hope you get everything you fucking
I didn't
deserve.
even know you existed
Fuck
until
you.
this morning.
See you, bye.
The point is
Absolute knob. You're an absolute knob. Fuck off.
You go and I'll finish off what I'm saying then. Right, listen, Chippy Tits, yeah? This is why I said to you to go on SYM, right? Because this morning you sat there going, oh, Xavi, you want someone to speak to? Come and speak to me. You're the first person to go on a fence switch and go into Angie's live. Angie, you've done nothing wrong. You're being bullied, Angie. Everybody else is the problem. You're the problem. No, you've enabled it. Wait a minute. I've had a hard day today, Chippy. You know, I've had a hard day today, haven't I? So me telling you to go on SYM, well, that's excused because, you know, I've had a hard day today, as you all know. So listen.
No, fact though.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be a hypocrite with me. If you're a man and you're confrontational, well, then let's do that. Let's be like that then. Don't think I'm going to sit here and consistently try and be nice to people when you're going to go and suck eggs with me this morning going, I feel so sorry for you, and then go over to Angie's live and enable the behaviour and say everyone's ganging up. Not one person raised a voice.
Listen, I said it when he came over. It's all smoke and mirrors. He's trying to flip in.
Now, mark my words when I tell you this, people, yeah? I watched the live in Angie's live when Chippy come in, and after the whole Linz came out and was like, you know, I actually respect Xavi, they sat in Angie's live for 5 minutes, and next thing you know, Xavi's an abuser, Xavi's been bullying again, Xavi's been targeting, Xavi didn't raise your voice, I've not even name called you. And the point was that I was making originally this morning about alcoholism, yeah? If you think I'm mocking a situation by just reminding somebody that if you've got an addiction or you're funding somebody's an addiction, then they are going to have a train crash, yeah? A car crash waiting to happen. We all know that that's exactly what's going on, right? You feed into the drama, you feed into people's narcissism, you don't cry when you get manipulated. Do you know how many people I've seen come to me and be like, oh, I was manipulated into believing this, I was manipulated into believing that, oh, feel sorry for me, feel sorry for me. Who's the victim in all of it? Because let's be honest, one person was laughing yesterday calling other people beasts when they're not beasts, and then the next day they're crying because somebody else called them a beast.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fucking... this is why I'm trying to say she needs to start taking accountability for the shit she's saying, because at the end of the day, it's fucked.
Gone straight over to
how
Angie's
affected
live.
people are, yeah? People are affected because you think you're going to get to me with your nonsense, right? Do something about it. That's the point, right? Do something about it. Nobody can do nothing about it. Nobody can do nothing about it.
Right, well, big up Xavi, bro. I'm going to get someone else.
Yeah, man, go on, big up, mate.
Back up in a minute.
But yeah, he can go and suck his mum.
Self now. Ethan, how are we?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So I just have a sort of bit to add to this from a previous follower. So I was a follower and a supporter of Angie a while back. I had a bit of a falling out with Angie because I disagreed with something she said in her live at the time. And I'm very upfront and honest with people. If you've done something that isn't right in a situation, I will always tell you to your face. Now, Angie didn't like that at that time. That then ended in her doing many lives like she does. Tad, can you shush me, please?
You're in a live singing it again.
She did many lives talking about how, talking about the fact that I can't have children, that it's my own fault, many numbers of things. I have seen this woman attack someone because, do you remember a while back in London they did a show where only black people were allowed to attend for one day? She attacked some woman over that. There's been many numbers of things that she has done over and above the very small amount that she does at the moment. The list goes on. Like, her entire following at the moment has done a 360 in the last 6 months from people that were originally her following but are no longer her following because of the things that she does and the things that she says, and the fact that people cannot stand and tolerate what she has done anymore.
And that's what I'm saying, but she still won't take accountability for the stuff that she does.
No, and this is the thing. I have been in her box personally, and I have been a part of her allowing 6, 7, and even when it came to 9 boxes, having 8 people attack me all at once, because when you go into Angie's boxes, no one is allowed to speak unless they're on Angie's side. If your point isn't with Angie, you are not allowed to be a part of it. I actually left TikTok for a really long time because of what Angie had done to me and how she treated me and how she literally, I couldn't even come on this app without being attacked left, right and centre because of the things she was telling people about me.
And this is one of the reasons why we're doing this live, because obviously she always claims to be the victim and nobody ever gets to have their say. Do you know what I mean? So nobody ever gets to see what happens to other people that she's affected. Do you get what I'm saying? It's always one-sided.
100%. And honestly, as a person that has been that person to Angie, I can honestly tell you that I get where like you guys are coming from and how obviously you're trying to portray it. Like, what I'm saying is, like, as a long time ago, she's been doing this for a really long time.
People in
to answer this question, someone's just said, No Face, why aren't you holding a live about Pearl or Alex or Kelly? The reason I'm not holding a live about Pearl, Alex or Kelly is because they didn't bring drama to my live yesterday, then run back to their live and start making out that I'm a bully and my people are bullies, and then stay up to 2 o'clock this morning rabbiting shit saying that we're bullies, and then go on live all day today rabbiting on saying that we're bullies. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why we're here, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. This ain't bullying. Me and Snow are live all together all the time, right? We're bringing one person up at a time to have their say. It's as simple as that. If you don't like it, go back over to hers. Do you know what I mean? She called me a beast, she's called my boy a beast, she's called too many people a beast, but as soon as one person says it to her, it's a whole different story.
100%. She doesn't like the things she calls everybody else. She doesn't like having those things spoken about to herself. So she won't take accountability for what she has done or said to anybody, the effects she had on my mental health when she was literally ripping me because I can't have kids. Like, the stuff that woman has done is far beyond.
Face is a beast, you know.
That's what I'm saying. That's the sort of person she is. So just let her carry on.
And that's the thing. I don't, like, Angie has me blocked on everything now. I don't get involved. If anybody speaks about her, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I don't care, because I'm not going back down that path.
Nah.
She needs to stop. She needs to be held accountable for the things that she has done to so many people on this app.
It really does. And that's what I'm saying. It's about time people start talking about it. Hence why, if we start now, hopefully everyone will start talking out about it, and she'll fucking start realising that she is the problem.
And that's the thing. It takes a person that has,
she won't,
like,
because she's got
respectfully,
too
a
many people
person that
around
has a
her
decent
enabling her.
following for more than sort of a few people to actually hear the sides of story that we have.
That's it. But I appreciate you coming up, Char.
Thank you so much. Drop me back down.
All right, big love.
Crazy.
Danny.
Hello. Can we not see the common denominator here?
Look, here you go. Look. But yeah, this is a person who was crying victim all last night and all today about being a beast.
There you have it, people. The real Ange.
But you get what I'm saying, yeah? This is what I'm trying to say to you people. That sort of thing there don't affect me one piece. I'll tell you that now. It really don't affect me. Whereas
Less than
me
an hour and a
talking about
half
her
ago,
right
she was
now
just crying.
has
doing
affected
about the
her
same thing.
100. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'll continue to keep bringing up people who she's abused on this app and make sure they're aware of what she's like. The thing for me is, like I said, it don't affect me one bit. But we all know who's a beast. If we want to start talking about beasts, I class somebody who would say, for instance, would abuse their dog or fiddle their dog or play with their dog's genital parts. I'd class that sort of person as a beast. Do you know what I mean? Especially someone who would throw that on an app and tell people that on a live. Like, that's the sort of person I'd class as a beast. So, yeah, we'll get off that subject. She can go SYM as well.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, Danny, how you doing?
Thing what gets me is all the people coming over and saying, well, where's Alex's live and where's this and that. The thing is, we're not associated with them. We doing this now because she has gone for us.
100%.
That's why we're doing this. So all the little people who's running back and telling tales and stuff like that, that's nothing to do with us. Alex is irrelevant to us. He's got his problems with Angie, so is half the rest of them. Our problem is what she's doing now, calling people beasts, calling people peddlers, you know, doing the same shit, what she doesn't like being done to herself.
Running around crying like she's the victim, but she's doing.
That's exactly it. And it absolutely pisses on my cornflakes that she's allowed to get away with it and do it all because she's a fucking drunken mess. No, go to rehab, sort yourself out, go and touch some grass outside, go and do something. You are a middle-aged fucking woman going for people on an app.
Big up,
Get a
Danny.
grip. Get a grip.
Big love. All right, I'm going to drop it down. I want to play that video quickly. All right, big love.
What video? That one?
We'll obviously jump onto that subject as well, because it was only a couple of weeks ago she was telling all her followers and that she was going to go to rehab, get herself sorted, then made a mockery of it and said that she was joking. Right, play this video.
Anyone who keeps saying poor Angie losing her dog.
I'm gonna get naned for it though.
Remember,
Get naned for it though.
remember.
Enjoys it. You don't know, bro. You don't know that your fucking dog enjoys it. Why are you saying that?
But I know he enjoys it, man.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
My dog has a big pee.
Whoa! Whoa.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you all get the gist of that, yeah? So this was her telling people that she had abused her dog. Do you know what I mean? This is her telling Tyrone. This is her steaming while she's done it. Like, stuff that she says when she's pissed and then thinks it's acceptable. Whether it was a joke or not, it's not acceptable.
Animal abuse.
A joke.
Because you don't know
A joke?
what your dog enjoys
Listen.
and doesn't. Like, you can't communicate with the dog. Do you know what I'm saying?
I guess he was enjoying that.
Bro, what the fuck? This ain't right.
Yeah.
Please tell me you're trolling. Please, it's not too late to say you're trolling. And even if you are trolling, this is a sick, disgusting troll. You shouldn't be doing this. But please say you're joking.
No?
So you're being 100% honest and truthful right now.
Yeah.
And have you told people about this before?
One person. Every.
Right, so won't have her sitting there fucking acting victim about she didn't say this and she's not done that because of everything's out there. There's so many videos out there that are not being seen by people because they've only got a few views on them and stuff like that. What's that? Sorry, let me just check. Oh, it's gone straight up there now. Angie can come over here and have her say after if she wants. Ain't a problem with me. But she needs to start. If she's going to come over here, the first thing she needs to do is take accountability for the shit that she's been saying and doing. Here comes the warhead.
Your God-given right to tell who.
Sorry.
Hi,
No,
Tam.
you're right.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah, well, yeah, having a day of hell. I'm in and out boxes like a yo-yo today, I tell you. I think everyone's already heard my
Before
side
you
of the
start, I've
story.
got to tell everyone to stop throwing the word beast around so lightly.
Yeah.
Even stop calling her it. You get me? It's just you're throwing it around so lightly.
Thank you for the gift, everyone. So Zav asked me to sort some videos out, but I can't remember what it is, what ones you wanted again. So what ones should I send? Because I've got loads. Or do you want them all?
We'll
of them.
have all the receipts, darling.
All of the receipts, darling. All right, I'll jump out and send them all to Sat. There's no point in me telling my story again. Everyone's seen it already. Like, it's just, I'm not going to stop, and that's the end of it because of what she did with my children. So there's no point in me even being here.
Yeah, for real.
I'm going to get off now, and I'll just send them all over now. But just give me some time to dig them all out, yeah? But there's loads about children as well if you want to play them. Not just my children, other people's children.
Yeah, tons.
Yeah? All right, then.
No, big up.
All right, then.
That's another. This is what I'm saying. There's so many subjects that Angie jumps on, but in the end of it, it all relates back to her. Even with that PLM situation, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it all turns back to being she was actually in the server, but yet she spoke about it so much. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, she's nuts. They're over there saying that one of them's in your Discord and that you and Captain Zach planned this whole argument.
But let me tell you something, yeah? I have a Discord that hasn't been used for fucking time, so they're chatting shit.
I love it when they drop the Discord bar.
Do you know what I mean? Like, my Discord ain't been used in ages. So that's just absolute waffle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've seen Scattered, I think. Let me try to whip up some videos, innit?
Yeah, I just think someone else did it.
Shut it. Shit, I full screened it.
People coming in with dropping straight out. This Dusty Trolls, I think, is one of her thingies. If you are, just keep it calm. You know what I mean? You're cool to be in there. You can have your say. Dusty Trolls?
Yeah, good evening.
Evening.
Got a bit of a cold, no face, no case. I'll basically come on, you know, we're all grown-up adults and that. I'd like you all to stop, please.
Right, can I just say one thing? First off, I recognise the voice from being the one that was actually trying to cause drama not that long ago with a few creators. With
No.
university.
Listen. My Dusty Troll's life is short.
Get out of here, you clout chaser.
Who is that?
That's the one who was going around before saying that fucking Rambo and all that tried to get Universe out of her.
Oh, Jesus.
Go clout somewhere else. I had time for that, fucking hell.
You're all adults. She's like twice our age.
You know what I mean? But everyone on here who's arguing at the moment is fucking twice our age. Do you know what I mean? It's just fucking mad. It's mad, but yet they want to fucking start saying that we're the bullies when they're the ones on there fucking...
I know I look old, but I just turned 31, bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Tell Angie that she's more than welcome to come over and have her say. As long as she's going to keep it calm and take responsibility for the shit she's said, she's more than welcome. Because if she comes over here and starts ranting and raving, I just kick her ass straight out of it.
Yeah, they keep singing it. They keep singing it.
I ain't worried about her. Trust me.
I was thinking of your mental health, Kelly. I'm not going to lie. I really was thinking of your mental health, but you're sitting there slagging me, saying this and that about my behaviour.
Look, see that Dusty Trolls is straight over there saying, see what they did.
That's different. You know?
Oh my God, how many feelings can we hurt in one night? Let's find out.
Let's go. Pearl, how we doing?
I'm good, thanks. Listen, I've been watching the comments and everybody's saying that me, Kelly, Alex is all doing the same thing back. But listen, I have said things, right? I will still say things because she came for me with my grandchildren, called me a peddler straight out. said I was harbouring children in the trailer with around the Christmas tree and candy canes. She's getting us arrested every single day of my life. She said me devices need checking. Listen, the list goes on. And I have said every mortal thing back to her. I am holding my hands up, and yes, I have said it, and yes, I call her Jimmy Savile, because somebody who talks about children as much as she does and rolls that tongue out like an Axminster carpet and does not know when to stop is vile, is disgusting, and in my opinion, she's either doing something, she's into the dark web, she's got too much to say about children, somebody who's never had a child herself, and shame on her. So why does she keep on about social services with kids, telling me to say goodbye to your grandchildren? What the fuck would she know about my beautiful, beautiful grandchildren? Nothing. I haven't got no criminal things against me with kids or nothing sinister like that. I wouldn't have thought of anything like that, because there was her and there was also Evil Queen. It wasn't just the thing both said to me about kiddie fiddling, right? That's something I've never been in my fucking life. And anybody who has got them thoughts in their head 24/7, in my opinion, is exactly what she's blaming us for. She's in it, she's doing it, she's on the dark web, and she's fucking investigating in it. End of. She can come and have a say, because whatever she says about me now, she put a video out calling us a peddler. Whatever she says about me now, she cannot hurt me the day that it was said to me about what I was supposedly doing with my grandchildren. But my opinion on her is she's a fucking drunk and a pop pillin' drunk, a little parasite who lives in a bedroom, takes everything off her mother. She's going to end up with a very bad chest because the rum's yellow. God help her lungs. She just whirls and whirls and whirls the smoke around herself. She sits in there 24/7 on TikTok, ordering up to time, sitting with its silly fucking wigs on, Hattie Jakes, and Jimmy has got a very sad life. And yes, I do call her that, and I'll keep calling her that for what you called me about me and my grandchildren. I'll never stop. I can't stand the woman, and end of. And like I say, if ever she wants to ever meet up off the app and have a proper adult conversation, I am there. In a heartbeat, I am there. Because I know she's watching, and I'll fold you like a fucking deck chair. End of for what you said about my fucking grandchildren. You mucky, dirty Kent. And that's all I'm saying, so she can come in here and call me what she wants, but leave my beautiful, beautiful grandchildren's name out your dirty, vile, fucking... I've got no that mouth.
Yeah, we get the point. We get the point.
Yeah,
we get the point.
But I am dropping down. I've had me say on it, and she just to say, listen. So I'll never stop with it. Whatever people call us what you want. That was the kick in the teeth that I got. Where I'll never stop now. Just to let her know.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Snow Case, and thanks, Snow, for letting me up.
See you later.
Bye.
Sorry, I keep seeing Cockapoo's thing. Cockapoo, I can't see anyone in the request called touring.
TikTok. Carry on talking about PLM. Every day I've heard you talk about PLM. Every fucking day I've heard this woman talk about PLM. I've got no reason to come back to the net unless me or my people are being spoken about. Keep it up with the purple hearts. I want to see more purple hearts in the comments. More purple. Okay, my TikTok.
Hello.
Hi, Tori.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, good.
Good. I don't know. I've been getting a lot of shares to come and speak. I'm guessing this live is about Ange.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know. Yeah, so
experience with Ange.
Well, obviously, I haven't had a good experience with Ange. I started to go into Ange's sorry, my son's having a singing contest. I started to go into Ange's live when she was doing like all these like debates about racism and stuff. went into her live and she would just say these like outrageous things. Like she told me to go back on a boat to Barbados. She had people like Mother Teresa in her box comparing me to black and white boards at school. I was getting the Baba Black Sheep song sung at me. All types of things really, from her live. And obviously I was in the live earlier, I think, in Miss Red's live, and she was just saying how she was getting threats and just all of that stuff. And I kept commenting like what a hypocrite she is, because I was getting death threats from people called the cult, Angie's cult, telling me that my kids are gonna get this and that and just all that nasty, nasty stuff. Anyways, I stopped going into her lives after a while because I just found her so patronizing. Like, she'll unblock me and then she'll send me an apology. And then I'll tell her, like, well, go public and apologize because you was bang on racist to me in front of 1.6k, however many people you had in your live. And then she'll respond back and be like, oh, well, to be honest, I don't think I've done anything wrong anyway. But then if you go down the FYP and look at the stuff that you've said, not only towards black people, even like to Asian people, when you're talking about, oh, Chinese people are disgusting, they brought in COVID, all these nasty things that comes out of your mouth. And it just incites so much hate. Like, even when the whole Palestinian protest thing was happening, she was just putting all these like weird things out there, allowing people to come in her box to say all these outrageous things, racist things, and not once did she ever stop it. And I just feel like someone like her, like, I'm not saying that you can't do debates and stuff like that. Of course you can. You can, I mean, it's your platform, but it gets to a point where enough is enough. Like, how are we going to allow this woman to continue to come on a platform and be racist?
One second, I think Mother Teresa, I don't think she said that you said that about the blackboards, whiteboards. I think she said you was in the live at the time. Torian's gone.
Bro, she says things to be controversial on purpose.
Yes,
as I said before, sometimes that backfires, isn't it? And all she does after that backfires is deflect and blame it on everyone else and plays a victim. That's simply it. That's her game, innit? That's what she does. Next thing, it'll be a next topic, next controversial topic she'll be debating about, and this will all be washed away in a couple of weeks. Watch. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is that she went live yesterday saying that we're the bullies, right? When we didn't do nothing, she brought the drama to us. Then all night she went on till 2 o'clock this morning. The amount of screenshots I was sent. Then she done it again this morning. And then she was like, I'm going to go on about No Face as much as I can. Rah. Like, it don't bother me. I went off. As soon as I close this app, I go off and get on my day-to-day stuff, like I have today, to come on to loads of messages saying she's been waffling again. And like I said, she needs to take accountability for her own actions. Rather than fucking keep putting it off all the time. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, she's running around saying we were the bullies when, in fact, we wasn't the bullies. And it just proved, because as soon as she went into Miss Red's box today, she's gone back to her live and said that Miss Red let everyone bully her, when Miss Red didn't let everyone bully her. Miss Red let everyone have their say.
Is that what she went and said, that Miss Red let everyone bully her?
Yeah.
Miss Red put it in fucking Showtime. What more do you want?
Mm-hmm. Hi, Miss Manifest.
Hi, No Face, No Case. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Good. Okay, so I mean, I'm coming in here not because I want to be nasty or anything about Angie, because that's just not me.
No, we're letting out both sides. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're about. Do you know what I mean? They can come up and have their say on her behalf, or they can come up and have their say on.
It's just, obviously, I just wanted to sort of come in and give, tell everyone the situation of something that happened to me, and really to sort of bring awareness to people who support her, is that, you won't get any support from her. I mean, I'll tell you what happened to me a few months ago. It was back in the summer. I'd only been watching her for a few weeks, and I actually felt quite sorry for her because of her drinking. And I went through the same thing with my stepdad. So, I used to go in her box quite a lot and try to be there, to talk to her and support her. And one particular night, I supported her with quite a lot of money, which I really regret doing now. But anyway, after that happened, a certain person, I'm not going to mention their name, because I was in Angie's boxes, started accusing me of being in the PLM. Now that obviously really upset me because number one, I haven't been on TikTok for too long. I have no clue what the hell that is or who's involved or anything, but I obviously have heard Angie talking about it a lot. So that really upset me. And at that point, Angie and I had been messaging for, a couple of weeks. She had always, responded to messages and stuff. And I told her, I said, I was really upset that I was now being trolled and, being told that I'm part of this group, which I'm not part of. And can she send me the screen recordings that she's been sent? Now, if you're going to be supported by someone, okay, and someone's been by your side and all the rest of it, if you're getting screen recordings from someone that's not costing you any money, why wouldn't you want to send them to someone that needs them, like myself? She completely ignored my messages, never ever got back to me. And obviously that really upset me because I thought at least she would be, she would kind of say something on her live, like, she's not involved. Like, why are you saying that, Miss Manifest is part of PLM? And it bothers me when I see all these people in her boxes and going into other people's boxes and, is trying to stick up for her because I know that she's not going to do the same for them. If she goes into people's boxes to stick up for a person, it always turns on herself. It's always about herself.
So what you're saying is pretty much because she didn't agree with what you had to say, she tried to tarnish you as being someone that you're not.
Yeah, absolutely. But,
those lives matter. That's what PLM is.
Yeah.
And, it just really upset me when you showed the video just now of her live when she was saying the B word, about you, because if you were doing that to her or any other male was doing it to her, there would be a huge uproar that she's a female and how can you be doing this? And it would go on and on and on, but it's okay for her to do it. And then in a couple of days, it'll get forgotten.
She was literally doing it. She was literally playing a video crying because somebody was singing her name saying that. And then no less than an hour later, she's singing it about No Face.
Do you know what I mean? The hypocrisy is crazy. Like, and until she starts taking accountability for actions, every time she does something like this, I'll just bring it up. Do you know what I mean? I'll make sure everyone knows how much of a fucking weasel she is.
I just wish everyone knew.
There's a ton of videos by Zavi from Tam as well. A ton of them.
And and she does drink a lot, and then she says she can't remember what she said, or she didn't say this and she didn't say that. But there's so many times when she's totally sober and she knows what she's saying, but she twists the whole situation onto someone else or something else. I mean, she's very good at what she does, I'm not going to lie. But I came off the app for a few months after that because I was so upset. I was really hurt by it. It's not something that I ever want to be part of ever again. And I think I'd rather just stay far away from people like that. But guys, if you are going to support someone like that, just know that she will never, ever have your back, ever. You will never, ever have her on your side. It's always about herself. So, good luck to anyone that wants to keep sticking up for her.
I appreciate you coming up.
Take care.
Thank you. Do you see what I mean? People, like, she's out here ruining people. So she's acting like she's the one that's always being bullied. If she don't agree with what people are saying, she's literally getting her and her minions to go and bully people and run them off the app. Like, it's disgusting.
She has a history of doing stuff and then lying about it afterwards.
I've been sent them again, let's have a look.
Let's be honest.
Jojo.
No, Faith.
How we doing?
Good. I just want to clear some up from yesterday, yeah. So, basically, I called Kelly out on a lie, Irish Kelly, for something what she said 2 months ago. And I called her out to be a liar because she's a liar. Anyway, I wasn't sticking up for nobody. I called somebody out on a lie. Then I'm starting to get death threats from these clowns fucking people, and I don't appreciate it. At the end of the day, right, you see somebody who's lying on TikTok, you're going to call them out. No, but shut up, Serena. You don't like it, you're affected. Jog on.
Jojo, if this ain't about Angie, then we don't know about it at the moment. We can talk about it another time, because obviously we're on about Angie. We don't want to deflect from what we're talking about.
No, it is about Angela, because I backed Angie yesterday on something what was said. And I just wanted to clear it up,
All right, cool.
basically.
All right then. All right, no worries. Appreciate you coming up and saying that.
Okay.
Big up.
Big up.
Bob. On the fucking BT internet.
You are fake, Secretary. You are fake. Why are you saying that I called you fake? I never said you were fake. But now you mentioned it, you know what I mean? Now you mentioned it. You must read my mind. You know what I mean? Never said he was fake.
I've got some bad videos of her. I don't know. Andrew exposing misread, not good.
Do you notice though, yeah, that I'm literally going through everyone in the requests, right, one after another, and not one person's here to back Angie. Do you see what I'm saying?
Hello, gentlemen.
Hi, how we doing?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. I'm a bit nervous, so just bear with me. Hi, everyone. I'm just here to confirm that Angie is racist. When Shah said before about the lady she attacked about the theatre thing, it was me. There was a play in Coventry last year at some point for a week, and it was for black actors, written by a black writer, and it was talking about black history and what happened. And Angie took preference to that and tried to ask me what I thought about it, and I knew what she was going to do, and I refused to answer her because she was trying to target me. So she chased me through different lives on TikTok and tried to goad me to answer, and because I refused to, she branded me through TikTok as a racist. And she kept doing that. And then she had another debate, and it lasted a week, where I was gaslit on my racial attacks and stuff that my sons, because my sons are the same age as you gentlemen, and I was gaslit and told I was lying. It's all a figure of my imagination. A couple of weeks ago, when she was on a night out, she got in a taxi going home, and she totally called the African taxi driver, he was a liar because he said that he was a Christian. And she tries to excuse all this by saying that she's dated somebody of an ethnic minority in the past. And she's just complete wrong, and she just continuously does it. And also, when she went to rehab, or supposed to have gone to rehab, Mother Teresa, I will bring this up, Mother Teresa did a fake funeral and put a black sheet or whatever it was over his face and said, you know, I'm being a priest. No priest in this earth has a black veil over the face. But I was so triggered by it because when I was 15, I was chased through the streets of Liverpool by men in black masks and bats saying, let's get the black N. Yeah, let's end a life. And some man saved my life by pulling him in his house. So that brought it all back. And I said I was triggered. And this Mother Teresa literally said, oh, you're just dramatic. You're a snowflake. Shut up. And gave me loads of abuse about it on Angie's live. And all he had to do was be a man and say, okay, I take what you said on board. I'm sorry for how it triggered you or affected you. But no, he didn't. He and other people in Angie's live in the box called me for all kinds and laughed.
Cult leaders.
Right, I'll let you down quickly, Paul, all right?
Yes, thank you.
Coming up and having you say.
Thank you.
Mother Teresa, are you good?
I'm good, fella. Are you?
I appreciate you waiting to speak before she left on that.
Go ahead, don't worry. First of all, yeah, can I point out that this live isn't about me? So people who keep on coming in here and saying about me, it ain't about me. So you just need
It's
to
a
stop
fucking
Do
dude.
you know what I mean? Second of all, yeah, all these people who were sitting there running them out have never inboxed me. So I've never seen Torian in my inbox, and I've never seen Hey Paula in my inbox, but I have seen them on lives being quite active and vocal. And I'll explain the reason for it. So, We'll go back to the funeral, yeah. Angie was going into rehab, as far as I was aware, that's what she told us. So I decided, obviously, as one of Angie's supporters, and wanted to make her life a bit fun, a bit active for people. So we'll hold a bit of a funeral because she was going away. I wore a bedsheet, bro, yeah. I didn't put it over my face, I wore it over my body. It was over the whole of my body. So at the first part of the live, you could see the bedsheet over my body, and I had a funeral as a normal priest, right? But because Alex had fallen out with Angie, Alex live streamed it on his platform at the exact same time. And then when he live streamed it on his platform, then what happened is Paula got in the box and said that she was affected because she got chased by someone in a black mask. But the bedsheet was over my body, yeah? But what happened was they took a snippet, and the snippet of the live that you can just see the sheet over my face. And they basically implied that I was racist because I was sitting in Angie's live. So, I mean, I did call you a snowflake, yeah, and I did say that you were affected because I don't really understand what the issue was with me wearing a bedsheet. A lot of people find it quite comical that you were affected by the fact that I wore a bedsheet, and it's not being patronising to you, but the point of view that I have, yeah, is you're saying that obviously you were scared because people have chased you with a black mask on, and you know you felt that it was racist because I wore a bedsheet. But in society, day to day, you go out and people in the streets have got black hoods on, and you go out in society day to day and people are you know covered up, and you go out and people have got hats on and people have got scarves on, and you know they're black, and I don't see you pulling them up. The issue that you had was, yeah, and the issue that everyone else had was because I supported Angie at the time. So because I was Angie's supporter, yeah, they decided to run with the story that I was a racist. But the actual people who sat there and watched the live and people who know me and support me know that I ain't no racist. So that's why now when they sit there and tell people that I'm a racist, they just laugh because they can go and say what they want. I really couldn't give a fuck. Really couldn't. But I only come up here to tell you the actual story and not just...
No, that's what I'll let everyone come up and have their say. Do you know what I mean?
What I mean? Yeah. So I thought I'll come up here and tell you the story, but that's all I'm talking about anyway. That was the only reason why I'm in this box, in case anyone starts asking. It was to come and clarify that story. All right?
All right, well, be up coming up.
Go ahead, no worries. In a bit.
Well, I'm just trying to go through the list.
People were saying to ask him about the wig. What Afro wig? So he was wearing an Afro wig and a white sheet over his head.
Hello.
Hi.
So, didn't she say, yes, Angie, didn't she say that because there were so many against her in your life, you were the reason why people was doing things to themselves?
Yes, that's correct. She said that.
Well, 2 days ago, they were 8 against me in her life because I'm friends with Pearl.
Yeah, this is what hypocrisy is crazy. That's what I'm saying. She said last night, that's one thing I ain't said to people, but she said that because of my life, she would unalive herself and I would be the issue. Yeah. I would be the problem. Everyone needs to get into their head that I am going to be the person that does it to her. When in fact, like I said, she brought her drama to my life. We was having a peaceful one. Do you know what I mean? She brought it to my life. She started her shit, then run back to hers with a victim mentality. And she does it to everyone. And that's why we've said, you know,
because I'm friends with Pearl, they were sitting for half an hour because, and excuse me, my English is not that good, so I can't pronounce their names right. That Lynch, or what her name is?
Lynch, yeah.
Leach. Yeah, Leach. I think it's Leach. She was saying that I was saying some stuff that wasn't true. And for me, when you're going to lie about me, I'm going to retaliate, you know. And Mother Teresa, who I don't call Mother Teresa, I call her Mother Kent, was saying that I was telling them that they were bullies. I never said that they were bullies. I'm just saying they were attacking me because they were 8 against 1. So she is a wild person. I have DMs where she's saying to me that the police should contact me and look at my phone because I was friends with her.
She throws that out there so much. It's like projecting. It's becoming one of those things.
Yeah. But just because I'm friends with Pearl and Pearl have said some stuff that wasn't good, you know, about people being trans and everything, and that's her opinion. I cannot change her opinions, you know. So I can only teach her the right way. So for me, she only is mad at me because I'm friends with Pearl, and then she's like crazy and calling me transphobic. I am a trans person, and she's calling me a transphobic person because I don't like Alpha Bar, you know, so that's why I'm transphobic.
Say that again.
I am a transphobic trans woman because I don't like Alpha Bar. So yeah.
You like Alpha Bar?
No.
We must all be the same then if we don't like her.
But anyways, I just think it's so wrong of her to say that everybody is bullying her and she could do something to her when she's doing the same thing to the day before.
100%. That's what I'm saying. It's all about accountability. She needs to stop. She needs to stop. Like, none of this would have happened if she wouldn't have gone running back to her live and started waffling about me all last night and all today. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. There was no need for it. And she's trying to make up that weird bully because she come over into my box and started to bring up people and they jumped in to have their say, I'm the bully.
Yeah. Last thing I will say, I know you're watching, Angie, and you are a Kent.
Right, well, Barbie.
Liar.
She's gone. Sinead, I think, Sinead's one of Angie's. Obviously, we let her up. She can have her say. We ain't hiding nobody.
Can I ask, what the fuck is going on? This is all tit for tat. It's bullying.
It's not bullying. How can it be bullying?
What do you mean it's not bullying? You don't see this as bullying, no?
No, this is us having an awareness on the stuff that Angie does day in, day out.
Yeah, that's bullying. That's bullying.
No, it's not bullying. How is that bullying? It's bringing awareness. Why did Angie think it was acceptable? Yeah. Right. Let me tell you something. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Bullying is going on live and telling people that people are bullies when they're not. Telling people that people are beasts when they're not. Yeah. This is stuff that she said about me for no reason.
She might have said that about you, right? But you've been in the live with all the other little people that want to say shit on her name, and you haven't then said anything.
Listen, I'm not friends with Alex.
So like bringing up alcohol and shit like that. That's no one else's fucking business.
Well, it is. Listen, it is other people's business if you're going to do it on a live platform in front of.
Well, no, not really. It's up to her. Bringing up her mum. That's none of your fucking business.
Listen, I didn't bring her mum up, did I?
Well, other people have in your life.
Well, people have come up and had their say, just like they do in Angie's. Like you
and
are
I
now.
get that. Everyone
Angie,
has
you
their
gotta
own
remember,
say.
listen, you got to remember, Angie holds debates, yeah?
Yes,
and in them debates, she lets people get up and have their opinions. Yeah,
which I know you're doing.
Hold on. In them opinions, people get up and say things that might not be relevant or might not be acceptable. Yeah. So it can't. This is what we're trying to say. It can't be one rule for one and one rule for another. I'm not going to drop her because at the end of the day, she's entitled to be here and have her opinion. Yeah?
They can all say drop me. I literally could not give two flying fucks about any of those in the comments. Do you know what I mean?
You've got to remember that it can't be one rule for one and one for another.
Right, yeah, I get that. But you're doing a live now. The others aren't doing a live. Obviously, Angie's going to react to you doing a live now. Of course she is. Anyone would. I would not sit there and if someone was doing a live about me and people were coming in and saying their point, I would not sit there and not react. Of course I would react.
Right, Sinead, have you seen everything that's gone on?
Have I seen everything that's gone on? Yeah, and I think it's fucking disgusting.
Right. So listen to me. So you think it's acceptable, yeah, for her to come off of the live yesterday after abusing my mum?
Hang on a minute. Why am I so angry, Torian? One, because you're a fucking liar, mate.
Hold on, Sinead, ignore her. I'm talking to you. Sinead, if you want to argue them in the comments, you can go and argue them in the comments. I've let you up here to have your say with us. Do you see what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say to you is that we done nothing to Angie, yet she got into my box and abused my mods last night, hence why I kicked her out on the last bit, yeah? She then went off. When I come off this app, I come off this app. I don't care about anything that goes on the app. She then decided to sit up till 2 o'clock this morning, waffling shit about me, telling people that I am a bully, I'm a bully group, I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that, we've done this, we've done that, when in fact none of it was true. She got up this morning and carried on. I've been grafting all day. I've come on this evening to have my say and let everyone else have their say, because nobody ever gets to have their say on an opinion when it comes to Angie. Yeah, it's been kept fair. I've let people come up. If, like I said, if this was a book request full of Angie supporters, then they'd be letting one after the other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I totally get that. But what I'm saying is, for all of them coming in here, having their 2 pence piece worth, oh, she's an alcoholic, oh, talking about her mum and shit like that, I don't agree with that. I think that's fucking wrong.
Right, some people have said stuff, like I said, that gets said that should may not.
But you're saying that's okay, no face.
No, but listen, I'm saying to you that Angie does this day in, day out. She has the same debates, and these debates, mine's an awareness, hers are debates, but she lets people get in her box and have their say. And she doesn't stop the people. She doesn't turn around and say, hold on, you shouldn't be saying that. Like, that's not very fair. She lets them have their say. Am I right or am I wrong?
She does let them have their say, yes, but if someone else, she doesn't just have one person in the box, someone else would say something if they was in there.
Pardon?
Someone else, she doesn't just have one person in at a time. She has about 9 people in, and they would say something.
That's why they all argue. So if I was to have 9 people in the box now, then to me, that could be classed as bullying. This is why I let one person up at a time, and it'd be carnage. Like when you drop, I'll let the next person up.
But
that's how we do it.
face. What I'm saying is, though, yeah, everyone's entitled to their own say. I get that. Everyone is entitled to their own say. But is there any need for people to bring up about her drinking? If she wants to drink, let her fucking drink. You know what I mean?
Would you identify it as a problem?
What, drinking?
Yeah.
Well, my stepdad passed away from being an alcoholic, so
would you identify it as a problem then?
Well, no, it's up to her, isn't it? If she wants to, she's a fully grown woman. If she wants to walk down the shop and get herself a bit of drink and sit there and drink it, she can sit there and drink it.
Well, as somebody who would truly support someone, you would encourage them not to drink no more, because if they're consistently
like
making
I
a fool
said,
of
she's an
themselves-
adult. She's an adult. She's got full capacity. She can do what she wants.
He's not, listen, he's not, Sinead, listen, calm down. We're not having a go. He's not piping. We're just asking.
I don't know you. You know what I mean? I don't know you.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. We're not going in on you. We're not going in on you. We're just speaking calmly. Like this is.
All I'm saying is there's been people that have. What's got my back up a bit, I must admit, is there's been people that's been in the boxes. For example, obviously Pearl, Alex, all of that. Whatever. I don't get involved with any of that. But for one, Kelly saying about our Traveller men beat all their wives and that. I don't fucking think so. My man's never let the
Kelly hasn't been up in there.
She's been in the comments and stuff though.
Oh, all right, yeah. Well, she ain't been in the box. But this is what we're trying to say. Like, it can't be one rule for one and one for another. It has to be.
And
it has to be a fair playing ground. Do you get what I'm saying? So
you're letting everyone in to have their piece.
Yeah.
I just think that's not on.
I've let people that's like you.
You're also one of them people.
You're one of them people. Chippy was as well, and we're happy to let people up. Like,
how can you say it's not on? You're up here now, having your piece.
Yeah, I'm up here defending her because of what people have
regardless if
said.
you're defending her or you've got something bad to say about her, that's the point.
Listen, Angie has.
Biased. We're not just letting people up that have got a problem with her. We let you up as well. It's the same thing.
The difference between me and Angie is, Sinead, right?
Obviously, you're blindly following
people in her life at a
defending
time,
someone without actually thinking about what you're saying before you're saying it.
No, I am.
Angie had 800 people in her live last night, right?
Right.
I come off of my live, obviously, got myself sorted, ready for bed. I come past, went straight on the FIP. She's waffling about me. I've gone in to like, be an adult and jump in her box. She wouldn't let me in. I started writing in the comments. Do you know what she did? Your opinion don't matter, and blocked me, right? The difference between me and her is that I let everyone have their say. If you're going to talk about somebody, let them have their say. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I've not come on live all day waffling about her. I didn't come on live all last night waffling about her. I've come live tonight.
Exactly. We didn't even come on live calling her a beast, but she's over there calling No Face a beast.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, she needs to remember that. Well, she needs to be held accountable for the stuff that she's doing. She needs to remember, and like we say, with the drink situation, right? She can't be using that as an excuse all the time. Like,
But then, and that's my thing. People need to not bring that up. Yeah, why? They're bringing up the alcohol. There's no need to bring
it
that
up if she's getting drunk and saying stuff that affects people. Do you get what I'm saying?
But she's saying it. They don't need to bring
I
up about the
actually
alcohol.
told everyone last night, yeah, all my mods, the lot, right? That they was like, what's going to go on tomorrow? I said, listen, Angie will probably wake up tomorrow. She'll probably have remorse for what she said about me and blah, blah, blah. I woke up this morning with fucking bare messages like she's got no remorse. Look at this. Do you know what I mean? Straight up waffling shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is crazy. She falls out with literally everybody, everyone, and then it's always the opposite person's fault. It's never her fault.
It's deflective, Angie.
It is literally a case of she'll never take accountability for it. Like, she could have woke up this morning and been like, oh, for fuck's sake, what did I do last
But
night?
none of the others have took accountability for what they've said and done as well.
But that isn't about me.
But that's not about, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I've just gone today to go live and do an awareness. But when we do an awareness and bring up situations, we would have brought up all the videos on the FYP, but we've let everyone who wanted to come in and have their say, because some people don't get that opportunity. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that don't realise that other people have been affected. Mods that have come in the box and then have spoken and said that.
Screamed at.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, they've been screamed at for no reason. Like, it's just crazy. Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
I just think, to be fair, you're all grown adults. There's no need for all this fucking tit-tat.
So I was looking through the thing, seeing who's in the requests. Right, well...
Anyway, I've said what I've had to say.
I appreciate you coming up. Like I said, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Like I said, if there's anyone else that wanted to come over from Angie's side, more than welcome to come over. Cockapoo, how are we?
Is it time we let Angie in?
Angie can come in.
It's me. So look, I was one of the people in the box trying to defend Torian the day basically they all went at her. It was about the memorial thing and whether certain celebrations or certain things should happen, the Palestinian walk or whatever was going on, and it all just went pear-shaped. And when Torian went in to say what she said, they absolutely attacked her in the comments and everything. So I jumped up, Angie let me in, and I said, Angie, you have a platform where you could actually help to influence and understand, and you're just not doing that. You're just allowing racists and you're being racist. And basically she blocked me, and every time I've gone back in since, not into the box, just into her live, whoever it is in our mod section, I've been basically blacklisted. So what I would say is that Angie, when she was doing debates, they were messy, but I went in because I was curious to see who were these people that maybe had different opinions from me and why they had them. That was my starting point.
It's interesting, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's interesting to hear everyone.
It was. I think you were in there a couple of times as well.
Yeah, it was. I have been. This is what I'm saying. I've been in and watched her debates.
Started off all right, mate, but I think when I don't know what's going on.
The switch up was when she fell out with Alex, and I've never heard anyone say this, but when she fell out with Alex over some slight that he'd done or said or whatever it was, a bit like the MT thing, but basically Alex took a different approach. She sat on live, it was a Thursday, all day, and played recordings, and it just absolutely spiraled from there. And, I think Alex said this morning on the live, there was things that he wished he'd done differently or, hadn't done in the same way. And there's no innocent parties when it gets to this level of shit throwing, basically. But
all our point is that she can't go around saying that she was bullied last night in the live. That's all our point is.
Yeah.
We didn't bully her at all. She had two people representing her, and not just that, everyone else in the box was silent other than Pearl and Alex. So
yeah,
her maths is way off, especially in a few hours before that.
It's gonna get messy when you put people in the box with Angie who she said the most about. The girl that was up before, the woman that was up before Sinead, obviously, if I was in the box with her, and she's an avid Angie supporter, and obviously that's okay, everyone's allowed to like who they like, but I would say apply the same standards to Angie as you are applying to those that you think are bullying her, because basically, I've watched her make grown men cry in a box who clearly got mental health issues or vulnerabilities.
Yeah, I've got the video. The video. I was watching it a minute ago.
Yeah, I've watched her where she's absolutely denigrated a lady with cancer who basically wanted to explain that there is a new school of thought around people who've suffered trauma. Potentially, that level of stress can then generate certain types of cancer. And because she worked in a pharmacy in a hospital or whatever it was that she did, she basically just poo-pooed that completely and left the lady absolutely hanging, and the people in the box, no empathy at all, and no balance in there. And so what I would say is, I've always heard other people take a little bit of accountability for their actions and some apology forthcoming. Not everybody, but most. I've never, ever, ever heard Angie say on live that she got something wrong. And that's probably because I'm blocked now, but prove me wrong. And I think that there's a reason for that, and I think there's a label for it, and I'm not going to say it on here because it gets thrown around too often, but I do think Angie just can't see in herself what she sees in everybody else. And the things that she says and does, it is, but the things that she says and does, I think she unfortunately she's drunk the Kool-Aid. She sees the views. She doesn't give a shit whether they're there for the car crash or not. And
that's what I'm saying. She's controversial on purpose, regardless of the situation. She's just like a middle class Gemzino.
Well, I wouldn't even give her that much credit, to be frank.
No, but she is, except for she doesn't do all the crazy stuff, like put the lipstick round her face and stuff. She does it with her intelligence. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I say I wouldn't give her that much, I'm not talking about class, because I wouldn't do that. But what I'm talking about is Gemzino might be messy, but she makes me fucking laugh. She just grinds my gears to the point where I'm a logical person and she makes me illogical. And, I hate anyone who has that level of impact on me. I hate the fact that they can do it, not I hate them. But listen, I came up because I think that this live is really valid. You've done it because she's provoked you personally, right? But because you've been neutral up until this point, it means that people can come here. And I wish that I can see a lot of people in the comments that I know that she's absolutely ground into the ground. She has followed them round into different lives, and she has called them out and called them nasty names and tried to make people who don't know apples from oranges believe that what she's saying is true about the person. And there's a couple of people who left the app for a long time because I've sat in and listened in to their stories and they've been validated by other people who've been thrown out of her little gang, who've said, yeah, that happened and I apologise for the part I played and all that shit. And I just want it to stop. And I want it to stop because actually I don't want to see Angie end up being carted away to a padded cell, but it feels like that's where she's going to end up, for God's sake.
Yeah, it does. Like, my whole fucking community will tell you that I've always had a laugh with Angie, and certain situations are just like, you know what I mean? You know how it is with Angie, but like the last.
She's like that dog that you know is always going to bite you, but in the meantime, you love him.
Yeah, but the thing for me was obviously the thing she was doing yesterday was unacceptable. Like, you can't be calling somebody a beast and then comparing them to Diadro when they're nothing like that. You can't be running around saying that we're all bullies because of she brought her drama to us. And it's just a never-ending circle of always being a victim. Do you know what I mean? To the point of where she's a professional victim now.
Yeah.
Like,
you talk. The thing is, though, and here's just a little bit of an observation I've got. Right, so we talk about the fact that the people that follow her, they enable some of her behaviours, and they're not.
She's sitting there saying that you constantly go for women now.
This is what I'm saying. That's another thing. She says that we're constantly going for women. We've done a lot of awareness, like, yeah.
But listen, No Face, it's a playbook, honestly.
Yeah. One sec, Cockapoo. So, like, she'll say that we go for women constantly, right? I've done, me, Snow, and fucking the whole community, including Socks and fucking Ames, everyone who gets together to do this, right? We do awarenesses at 99.9. Well, I'll tell you, out of all the awarenesses we've done, we've only had to ever expose 3 women. One of them's being Angie. One of them was Claire Louise because she scammed everyone for a lot of money. We always give evidence. Do you know what I mean? Then the second person was Joker, because the way she was going on.
Valid.
And then obviously now we're here talking about Angie. Other than that, everyone else we've done and spoken about has been about men.
Been a man.
But do you know what? After, obviously, you'll come down. If Socks wants to get up, she can't, because she'd be able to explain her behaviour to a T, because she's a fully fucking...
I've listened into Socks's live sometimes, so yeah, I get it. I'll jump down, but I'm just going to say...
Carry on what you were saying, Cookpoo. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Just one last point. So we talk about the fact that, you know, her chat, her people, they enable some of her behaviours because no one's sort of reading the riot act for her own goodness. I don't think that they could. I don't think she'd listen, and I think she'd just push him out if they did, and they know that and they want to be there. But what I would say is that until she basically provokes a reaction from a creator, the creators stay out of her way. And what I would say is it would be better if more people who are of your status with your types of platforms call it out rather than go, oh, you know, I really like her and da-da-da, you know, and I'm talking about Evil Queen on this one because, you know, I think she genuinely likes her, but she should read her the riot act a bit more. I mean, I can't tell anyone what to do, but she'll turn on Evil Queen and then Evil Queen will take her out by the kneecaps, you know, and that's the way it's going to go. And it needs to be more of the creators saying, hey, this is enough now, you know, and not let her do this to people that basically she, you know, chews up and spits out when she feels like it.
Well, like in the last couple of days, obviously she said it about me. Today, Miss Red had her live, and now Miss Red is a major bully as well, with a bully group that's bullied her, and could be the result of her unaliving. Do you know what I mean? It's disgusting things to be saying.
It is, but none of us are shocked or surprised, and it's a playbook. And frankly, we should just all put it down to the fact that it's a playbook, and she's just there for the views, and she doesn't care how she's achieving that and who she's taking out by getting it.
Nah, well, big up for coming up, Cockapoo. Appreciate it.
Speak to you later. Bye.
See you later.
I don't want to hear people, well, I've got into my body not the same extent as Abby.
Hey, dog. He's a man of many wise words.
Yes. I've SH'd and done all
What the hell is going on over there today?
How are me and you different?
Oh, Angie's being Angie and she become a victim again.
Y'all are just like everybody though. Like everybody's going off over in the UK. One thing I'm gonna say that Sinead or whatever, the one that was come up and she was talking in defense of Angie. Someone like I'm sorry, but if you put your life out on a public platform, regardless of who it is, people are gonna judge you.
Boxtorian.
Right. And if you like, I'm not saying anything against anybody in particular here, but if you're putting that shit public and you're getting mad because people are judging you, like you're a special kind of stupid.
You're literally going live for people to judge you, innit? You're
Absolutely. That is the whole point of this. Like you're putting it so people can have an introspective into your life. And like, if you don't like the fact that they don't like what they see, well, then maybe don't put your shit out there.
100%, Trey. 100%. Right, Trey, I'm just going to drop you down quickly to bring Soxy up.
Yeah, you do your thing.
Watch Torian if you can as well. She got dropped earlier, innit? She wants to play a video.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go through the list, bro. There's so many people in it. But Soxy deals with... Well, I'll let you know. Soxy will explain what she does.
Playing Fortnite, mate. Let's be honest.
How are we doing, Soxy?
I'm good. Right, I'm getting a gist of things a little bit, but what has happened with Angie today?
Right, so what's happened, yesterday she brought her shit to my live for no reason. Pearl jumped in, she jumped in, started her shit, had a big fucking war, then went back on her live, started crying, saying that we're a bully group, we're bullies, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a beast, Savvy's a beast, everyone's calling everyone beasts, yeah? Then she's up till 2 o'clock this morning doing it. She's been up all day doing it. She abused, scattered a load of other people. But then she's sitting there today crying victim, saying that she's the one being bullied. I haven't been live all day trying shit. I've not done anything. So I said, I'll do an awareness on it because it's not just me. She's doing this to everybody and then playing victim after. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Her narcissist behaviour is just crazy.
Has anybody got a help? any of the mods, anyone tried to get her help
They're
because
all just enablers.
They don't care.
They
Just
don't
said-
care. They're just enablers.
One of them literally just said she's a grown woman. Let her do what she wants to
no,
do.
she's ill. She's got an addiction. She wanted some. When you turn around, you say to people, "I want to harm myself," then usually that's a cry out for help. They didn't do it for
These people
attention,
wanna just
whatever it
defend
is.
it. They wanna
Whatever that
defend their
attention
behaviour
is,
instead of
it's
helping.
all to do with I need help. And when people, I've seen clips of where the police have been out to her and she'll go, well, I don't want to be sectioned. You don't get sectioned. I'll explain to you now what happens. So when you get a welfare check on yourself, you get took away for 72 hours. Or up for 48 hours, and you get assessed. You check how your mental health is. You speak to assessors, psychologists, and you get to see how bad your mental health is. This is the whole presumption of being sectioned is scary. Of course it is, but that woman needs help. She's an alcoholic, and she needs help. But only she can ask for help. But you can get a check on her where she knows about it. But as long as she knows what it's about, she may actually get the help. She's crying out for it. It's very, very obvious she is.
Yeah, but instead, all she's getting is enablers.
I know, and that's what I mean. But the thing is, though, if you think, like, imagine yourself, someone telling you haven't got a sore toe and your toe's throbbing. You know it's throbbing, but I'll know I'm fine. I'll just walk it off. It's that kind of attitude. She doesn't think she needs the help when secretly she does. And she's enjoying the attention from it as well. So when she's calling out, saying she's calling everyone to be a victim, she's enjoying the attention from that because people are feeding it to her because they don't understand. And that's the problem.
She done a little fake cry before she left the live.
Yeah, she really did, and that's what I'm saying. That's caught on screen recording as well because she done a fake cry and then went
like that.
Yeah, done that, and then she went, "Oh, no face, right, all normal."
You bullies, and then left.
It's just fucked up. It's fucked up. So yeah, everyone obviously we done.
As I said, man, she lives off of being controversial, innit? This is all just controversy feeding her page, innit? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it is. But in the awareness of it all, if you do truly care for her and you're going to support her, please get her the help. Even do a little research yourselves to try and get her that help. Because if you care about the woman, help her. You can't force it, but even you just listen to her offline, take it offline, no one lives. If you speak to her offline and just sit and listen to it, it might make a difference.
Mm-hmm. Well, big up, me called Soxy.
Have you got another account?
My gaming one, that's it.
What's that called?
Socks Gaming.
Nah, you was you was in somebody's live the other day, yeah? Who was we count to? And you jumped up in a next account.
No, you're getting off the subject now with your gaming.
So no, not the when we were watching someone live and she was in there. Someone was in there on an account and we was all sitting there saying that was Socks.
Do you know what? Someone else has said that, you know.